Sissy, hey you, yes you with the face reading this note. You know what? You're pretty great. You're one of those chosen few who helped to make this toaster a reality. Without you, we'd be forever doomed to the same boring, generic, crispy bread. So from all of us at Sega, here's a toast to you. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Thank you for making our fans' dreams come true. And it's a picture of Sonic with a Sonic toast. I'm clipping it. No one else will. You guys are lazy in the chat. You don't clip. I gotta do my own clipping.
So do I.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Alright, so there it is. It's real. It's a thing.
Oh, why have you taken it out?
Because I've got to show it. It's show and tell. Not whispering about that. It's obnoxious as hell.
Take a screenshot and send it to Aussie Gamers Experience. It's a great guess the game picture.
Ah! Ah! What the hell? Alright, I was not expecting. I'm dead. I'm freaking dead. Quick, to the Batmobile. No, don't scan. Go. How do you run?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think he's going to be playing this game anytime soon. Any other time soon. I think this has scared the shit out of him.
Let me get in.
Come on,
right,
Robin,
cool.
let's get the fuck
Can
out
I
of
attack
here.
you while you're in the ship? Thank you for the follow button. Oh, and also, what happened there in the chat? Something else came about. That's not a fair quote. Emerald Rangers, you got to remove that quote. That's not a fair quote. I'm talking about the game. I'm not talking about life in general. I'm talking about the game. Do you want me to do a top loader here? I'm talking about the game. I was actually in the game and I'm talking about the game, so the quote can't count. It doesn't count. Because if I was talking about life, then you can count it. But because I'm in the game and I'm talking about the game, it doesn't count. Isn't that what top loader does? The selection. Alright, yeah, we're doing the soundtracks first. Hello, wait. Oh my god, why is he so patient? That was sounds. We were looking at sounds. Lag in the chat.
What is it, dog? What's wrong?
Your dog man's broken.
Did you hear that? Brian said you're broken. What do you think of that?
4. He's gone brown. Now what did it say he'll do? This is it. So whip out that. Okay. Are you kidding? That's it? I changed my mind. Spacies has only got 2 lives left. What? You got lives in this? What's that shit? Lives? The whole context of this game has just shifted. Seriously, that... I'm sorry, but that's just messed me up.
Ladies
You
and
assholes.
gentlemen,
You
boys and
assholes.
girls, all the way from South Park. Say hello to Butters. Oh wait, no, it's actually Butterscotch Lane.
A gold top hat, not the steel top hat.
You assholes.
No way. No. No. No freaking way. Emerald Rangers has just tipped $100. We are getting the jacket. Why mess around, he says. No, really?
I'm changing it slightly. Just slightly. I'm still doing it, but I gotta change the rules a bit. You'll see. I won't be long.
That's awesome, man. Thank you very much. I will be ordering that as soon as this stream is over.
and that will be debuting.
The flying things back there.
Not with those shoes.
I forgot how crazy
What
this
is this game? I get when you okay. So here's the thing: when you're playing it by yourself, there's a sense of detachment where you don't really care. Like you're like, okay, right, it wants to be weird, fine. But when you're playing it and there's other people watching, you then kind of get a little bit more conscious of the fact that you're shooting a baby coming out of a dolphin's ass.
Emotional damage. This is bullshit. All right. Attack. Meow. I guess Meow can cure himself, but Meow's useless now. Meow might have to just heal Odin. Nah. Then just attack. Attack. We did it! Finally! Oh, you are kidding me. Man, that took a lot out of me. Because writing is hard. You can write using the app. You can write using the app. Ah. Oops. I just deleted it. Funny how that got deleted so quick.
Holy Quan, thank you for the resub. You get your name into the book of good eggs. Thanking you. Thanks, matey. Why did you rack off last night, by the way? We were having a nice little chat and then you...
As a test. There's no sound. Spacies, and don't forget the Coon cheese. Coon, look, that is just silly. Coon is actually named after the creator of Coon cheese. His surname is Coon. So just, relax, calm down. Someone tried to sue him for that. This is like, yeah, do a bit of a history lesson first before you go.
I'm all up in the air.
Oh, I missed.
So did I.
We all missed.
Oh,
I just fell back to earth
3,
right now.
2, 1. Oh, spikes. Oh no, I can't stop.
That's epic. I think I killed myself in this. Yeah, you see that on the
game. The kangaroo mascot used to go to the other side of the opposition animal. He used to just bend over and flash his bum. Like not his real bum, but like the mascot.
I haven't heard that before.
Not his real bum. He had a stunt double bum. A stunt bum.
9,
A stunt bum.
8,
I get banned on Twitch if I have
7, 6, 5, 4,
What the hell was that about?
3,
You guys hear that? Just
2,
shut up. Just shut up. How hard is it? Shut up.
1.
SinceSpacies.
G'day, g'day. Oh, it's going to be one of those streams, is it? Hang on. That's better. G'day, invaders. Welcome to SinceSpacies. We're dressed up for this occasion. No special occasion. I just wanted to dress up. How you guys doing? Let me bring you in closer. Hang on a minute. There we go. Come in. Oh my God. I look like a wreck without a hat on. This is what old age does to you. 3, 2, 1. G'day, invaders. I think I do need to get it. I can't get away with showing this much forehead on my streams. Dial up for so long, well past 2008. Really? I gave up dial up 2006. We gave up dial up. It's very fancy. Now, give me a actually, you know what? No, screw it. No cap. You guys are going to have to put up with this. I might just move the camera a little bit. Come on, work with me here. A little bit this way. There we go. It's still moving. How does it do that? My mum loved that big pond dial-up. I got a story about internets and interwebs and things that used to be a thing but no longer a thing. Give me a sec though, because one thing that isn't working at the moment is music. It's not automized. I have to do it manually. I should do it before whilst waiting for the countdown. Silly me. I keep saying I'm going to write a checklist out of things I need to do before I stream. Do you think I do it? No. Hey, I get people asking me for advice and I give them this advice and I don't follow my own advice. There we go. We've got the Streamlabs music kicking in the background. So before we get into my little story, it is 8:16. It is 29 degrees. That's for you people who are not using Celsius. That's actually very hot. Let me actually do the weather. The weather command. The weather command says it's got to call the. There we go. It's 80 Fahrenheit. 26.8. That's a bit of a difference. It says 29 over there. I think it could be hotter here because this is telling you the weather for Sydney. I'm not actually in Sydney City. I'm a bit further south than that. So once upon a time, before people could afford internet, some people wanted to be able to have access to email, but not have an internet connection. And Telstra, who's one of Australia's biggest internet provider services, they offered a service called Easy Mail. You can look it up, Telstra Easy Mail. And what this was, it was a disc. You put the disc into the CD-ROM tray, you started up the program, and it would dial into the servers. And when it got the connection, so you would hear that whole this. So it would dial in, and then once it got the connection, you could hit send receive on your inbox, and you would get all the mail sent and received, and then you'd just hang up. And you didn't have to have an internet connection, but you could still have access to email. I thought that was actually kind of cool because some people don't want to check out rotten.com or whatever websites were big at the time. ICQ, Yahoo. Remember Yahoo? In Japan, Yahoo's still big. All right, we've got to address the elephant in the room. I think you guys know what I'm going to be talking about. If you have a look over there in the chat box, it says the Spacies gym has been completed. And I don't know what to say about that.
Nope. It's rewind time.
So, what that means is that in a future upcoming stream, I did originally say it was going to be the next stream. I'm going to have to veto that. I will make it the first stream of 2024. So the first stream of 2024 will be Ring Fit. Because I need to get some things set up before I can do that. So first stream of 2024, you'll see me jumping around. I don't even know how I'm going to do it. I haven't even thought that through. So we'll work that out. I will have a mic, so I will not be using the mic that I use here, but I will have a, I can show you. I'll be mic'd up with a DJI mic. And there you go. You can see it kicking in. And this thing will last the whole entire stream. And that way you can hear me without me having to yell across from the room. So that will be coming up. My biggest concern, right, doing this stream. Hang on, let's go full screen. Let's just full screen this. All right. Will this work if I do this? Cool. Okay. Just me and you. None of this other stuff. Okay. My biggest concern, right, if I do jump, star jumps, or you Americans call it jumping jacks, and all this other stuff, I'm worried that those shelves will come tumbling down. There is a lot of stuff up the top there that you can't see. I've got a Mega Drive, a Genesis, an arcade power stick. I've got an NES up there. Despite the fact I poo-poo on the NES all the time, I've got one up there. And I've got an NES Lego box. And if I somehow knock that over, that's going to make for an awesome clip. So, yeah, looking forward to that. First stream of 2024, watching Spacey suffer for his audience's amusement. That's, I guess, the nature of the game, isn't it? All right, I think we've done it. Oh, by the way, Joyful, did your announcement kick in? Because I didn't hear it. I want to make sure. Because I thought I did enable it. Where is it? It didn't kick in. I could cause a split. It didn't. That's weird because I did set it up.
Hey everyone. Super Joyful has just turned up in the chat. Everyone spam hello Super Joyful in the chat.
Just make sure you spam hello Super Joyful in the chat. That should have worked. I just worked out why it didn't work. It's not Super Joyful, it's Joyful Super. You used to you had a different name. Now I've got to go in and fix that. That's annoying. Hang on. I can change it. It's going to ring out your name. Yeah, I know, right? Drama. Wait up. Joyful. This is what happened when people change their name all the time. Joyful Super. Submit. Now, the next time you say something, it should work. That's why it didn't work. Mistakes happen. This is manual. This is not automatic. I have to set this up automatic. Now, something that I'm thinking of bringing into the stream for future, and I haven't actually... I'm not 100% on it yet.
Everyone.
Here we go.
Super Joyful has just turned up in the chat. Everyone spam hello Super Joyful in the chat.
Or you can say Joyful Super, your choice. I'll have to edit that tomorrow. I was going to say that I am thinking of introducing AI in the chat bot. You can do it. It costs money, but not a heck of a lot. So Paulicorn's really bad for changing his name a lot. But I'll give him credit. He hasn't done it for a while, so we'll go easy on him. I was watching videos last night. It looked a little. Is that thunder? It is too. We got another thunderstorm. Typical Sydney thunderstorm. Yeah. So I was going to say that I did watch a video on how to introduce AI chat in your chatbot. and it's a little complex. There's quite a few it's not just like tick a box and then starts chatting. If this chatbot works the way I want it to work, it will lurk in the chat, and it will only respond to 1% of all comments, so that way it's not just sitting there getting to taking. I don't want it to overtake the chat. The other thing is it has a cooldown, so it will make a funny smart ass comment, and you can change that. You can make it as smart ass or as polite as you want. I'm going super sarcastic with mine. Hey, Paulie Quan, he's in the chat. How you doing? And now it's beginning to rain here. So, and the other thing is you can actually chat with the AI chatbot. But again, I need to install a few things. I need to give some people my credit card number. Calm down, Paulie. It's okay. I mean, he is right. You were changing your name, but you haven't done it in ages. That's why I said go easy on you. I actually didn't know you were looking in the chat. I was behaving myself too. When did I ever change it again? You changed it all. You used to change it all the time, but you haven't changed it in ages. So, wow. Okay. All right. Calm down in chat. Calm down. I think we might just get the game started. Anyway, moving right along. We're going to be playing Yakuza 0, and there is a thunderstorm, so this stream could end at any minute. Let's just kick this off, shall we? I can hear a lot of people banging and crashing something out there. It's people closing their windows because the storm's coming in. Hey, Paulie.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, I'm leaving that alone. You guys could just calm down in the chat and use your brains, use your judgment in the chat what you say. That's all I'm saying on that. Seems like the homeless guys know the most about Tachibana real estate. Look at this, he's just lighting one up. I saw a bunch of them on Park Boulevard a while ago. There be a storm coming. Sorry, didn't mean to hit you. Didn't mean to hit you. Didn't mean to hit you. Actually, I did mean to hit them. Is this a side mission? Because I think I've gone to the wrong place. Yo, you got any word on good jobs? If I did, I'd be doing them myself. Speaking of, I hear Saka-san, that's a name, isn't it? Sako. Sako! Just got back from a gig from Tachibana Real Estate. Hey, Emerald! Shit, I forgot.
Everybody say a Spacies-sized hello to Emerald Rangers. The biggest, sloppiest and most moist sauce bottle on Twitch.
Very moist. That's disgusting, isn't it? He's just walking around oozing moisture.
SinceSpacies. SinceSpacies.
All right, we're in the chat room. That SinceSpacies announcement is me entering the chat room. So if you're interested, Emerald, the chat room is now officially open. Game Boy Brian says, to anyone new who joins us, if the stream suddenly stops, it's because of thunderstorms in Spacies area. Thanking you. Actually, I wonder if the weather just says that. Got to find the camera. What do you do with the camera? Like, do you play peekaboo with it? Joyful Super says he was supposed to have a storm. Never happened. Broken clouds with a temperature of 26.8. It doesn't mention the thunderstorm. Good one, Spacies Bot. You serious? Lucky bastard. You think he'd cut me in on some of that if I asked him? Who knows? Can't hurt to ask. I guess he's probably over at Public Park Free with his buddies. a homeless guy who worked with Tachibana Real Estate. Might have some info. I'll head to Public Park Free and check it out. So... You go this way? Sorry, matey. It likes to go to the pub every weekend and comes home drunk. Can you guys hear that? That is actually quite loud. All right, the rain is starting to come down very hard. Whoa! I love the sound when you bump into people. Whoa! Time to hit some Men in Black. Both thunder and rain. You don't riz me. You don't get the chance to give me some. Hello?
Hello.
Give me a second.
Where'd my camera go?
Wait, have you turned it on?
Boom!
Shakalaka.
Ooh.
Alright, give me a second. Because the guys can't see you in the peanut gallery. Hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone, say hello. Well, I didn't mean to press that then. Everyone say hello to, bad timing, to Sauce Bottle himself. Oh, what? It's not working. I have to set it up. It's been that long.
That means the audience can't see me doing this or this.
I can't even see it at the moment.
Or this. I'm just flipping the crowd the bird. Nothing unusual.
Nothing new. Okay, there they can see. Everyone say hello to Emerald Rangers. Wow. How you been?
Not that great. Been feeling a bit mentally down and physically down too. I think I caught a bad case of gastro the other day, and just.
Where should I put you in? I'm going to put you underneath. What's that from? What's that from? And one day when this lady met this fellow in it.
Oh, the
Brady Bunch.
The Partridge Family, yes.
No, the other family shit. I'm sure Partridge Family was set up in direct response to Brady Bunch. It had to have been.
Must have been.
Anyway.
It had to have been.
All right. So I'm just lost in this town.
Still wandering around as the. I'm not going to spoil it because I don't want to spoil this game for.
I'm not going to because I've done this before on the stream, and I need to make sure that this is the last time. Look at the dudes getting roughed up in the background.
Right. I remember you playing this before.
Look at the background.
Oh, this side mission. The background.
We're just. Oh no, not this one! I hate this side mission.
Oh, we have to pose as the reviewer.
Yeah, but if we just stay here for a little while, we could just watch this guy getting roughed up for all eternity.
That's someone who didn't pay his restaurant.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the
Seb,
stream.
how you doing?
Seb Viney, the Scrub Lord himself.
I just want to see him get kicked one more time. There it is. All right. Well, we had that huge argument with the director at the last shoot. Remember, he's probably still... Okay, let's just skip through this because basically the director didn't show up and you get asked to be the director. That's the long and the short of it. Because you got this swagger about you. I've got this aircon on. I swear to God, it doesn't feel like it's on.
That hot, is it?
It's 27 according to Google, I should get an actual thermometer in the room.
Yeah, I had one of those days down here in Victoria Way last week, and it felt like hell.
I want to get one of those kick-ass weather stations that you see sometimes on the internet, where
Yes, the big satellites coming right at the top of your house.
well, okay, not that big, but you know what I mean. Like those weather stations, they're about this big, and they have a weather vane on the top. It actually tells you rainfall. I wonder if they do snow. I wonder how it would do snowfall.
What's wrong with the classic weather vane? Just the rooster on top of the roof.
I can't fucking see the roof. Put a webcam up there.
Oh no, you'd have all the surfers on the beach tell you off.
Should I help out, or I'm in a hurry?
Ugh.
I don't know if you get anything by helping them out.
Nah, this isn't a very interesting side mission. I think I'd skip this one too.
I'm in a hurry. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. I see.
Long
Well,
story
we'll stay
short,
here if you-
pose as long story short, you pose as someone and it doesn't end up well.
Well, you end up just being a
I don't even
producer.
think there's any fights in that side mission either.
No, it's just
It's just talk.
it's just an annoying side mission. Because they use terminology that they use in film shoots, and you've got to guess what the terminology means. That's it. That's the extent of it.
Yeah, the only one I know is let's do lunch. Which means bugger up all lunch.
By the way, I don't know what's going on with my oh God, more pocket tissues. I don't know what's going on with my Facebook, but all it's doing now is suggesting weeb content, manga content, uru content. We got bitties. We just got some bitties. Bit eyes. What is the? Hang on. Oh, I got the bloody wrong camera. How long have I been doing this? And I still can't get it right. There we go. Oh, why you moved? You moved that anyway. Thank you, Seb, for the bit eyes. Just remember, if you donate biddies 300 or more, Twitch actually kicks in with 10%. I think that's how it works. All right, I'm done. Let's get straight back into the game.
Thank you very much for the bitties or the cheers or whatever you want to call them.
What do you call them?
I call them a future trip to the bottle shop.
And Joyful Super with the I did you hear at the start of the stream? I stuffed up his name. I set up his alert, and it turns out that he used to go by the name of Super Joyful. So it wouldn't work. I'm like, oh man, I can't cut it. I can't get a win here. That is starting to tame down. There's a very strong chance that this stream may end. I wasn't expecting a sweet little end of year bonus, he says. Yes, we deserve to forget all the bad crap for one day. Do you know what? They got one of these homeless dudes. For a homeless guy, he's got pretty decent shoes. Have a look at the shoes he's wearing. Oh. Miho Tono. He just randomly picks up a card. No explanation. You just pick that up and then you just continue on. Isn't that weird?
Aren't they supposed to be like phone cards, if I recall?
Yeah. And it's weird because phone cards are like a forgotten part of the 80s. No one talks about them.
The last time I remember seeing phone cards or people collecting them were with SNK. People, there was a like mid 2000s. People were just collecting all of the SNK ones because they had phone cards like base of all the the Neo Geo artwork. It's pretty cool stuff.
Completion list. No, I'm trying to find where the phone cards are.
Although one of the best imported items I got from around that time was a Street Fighter 2 lighter, like a cigarette lighter. But every time you pulled like the little trigger to light up a flame, it would go yoga fire.
So look at this, right? He carries around with him a telephone card album because you can get that in the shops.
Where does he keep it though? Does he have an extra large hole in his?
I don't know. Why is eBay giving me an SMS? Get that off the screen. All right.
Although the phone cards in this book look so much better than what they would have looked like in real life, though.
Yeah.
They would have just been cheap, scratched. Because people did use these things.
And you always would find them used. They would never, like, you would never find an unused one.
The only time I've ever used one was, this is going back like 20, maybe closer to 25 years ago now, but I was at Luna Park in Melbourne, and I got this Pepsi music CD, and it came with like a Pepsi phone card to use.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did you see?
It was only like $2 of credit that it gave you.
I don't know if Telstra's still doing it, but if you pick up a payphone now and dial 454545, it will phone Santa, because 454545 is
the location of the North Pole.
Ho ho ho.
Oh.
Aha. And if
545454.
And if for every time people do it, it will donate. I think they'll donate $1 to some charity. I just think that was a nice little promotion, you know.
Mhm.
All right, so we need to work out what these guys want to make them.
You know
talk.
what's sad when Santa resorts to crowdfunding now?
All right, we need. I'm going to write this down in chat. We need B.
We sure do.
This guy. Sweet, oh God, sweet potato. Suture. Shochu. I don't even know what that is.
It's sweet potato beer. It's essentially vodka.
That sounds disgusting. All right. He starts talking about how he basically rapes drunk. He gets women on a date and gets them drunk and then has his way with them. That's great.
Ew.
Whiskey. So whiskey for this dude. Aren't these a fine bunch of young specimens? A fine example of Japanese society. And for this guy's champagne, I think. Oh no, sake.
I told you before. There's a reason why some people were homeless, and there's a good example that some of them used to be yuppies.
Oh, that'd be amazing, but I'm not that greedy. Room temperature works.
Just looking at the screen. Ah, I'm on fire. Ah, put me out. Ah. There was a little fire underneath.
Yeah, I know. I've just moved it back again here. Roast time. All right, so we need to find this shit. I hate this mission.
Oh, I've been drinking some sake recently.
I don't really like it. It's like it's similar to vodka in that it just goes straight to the brain, basically.
Yeah, what I found with sake is I've got 2 bottles of. I've got like a really cheap, nasty one, like a Korean apple sake, and I've also got this more expensive Japanese one, which I bought reduced at Woolworths.
Isn't that soju that you're talking about? Isn't that the soju? I thought soju is Korean.
I don't know. But
please help me. Let's intervene.
But you do notice, obviously, you notice a big difference in depending on the price range. But what I like to do with them is I like to mix them in with 7-Up or lemonade, and it tastes really good that way. Like you get rid of the nasty burn that what sake gives you. The sake is actually not that bad. Although the cheap stuff, oh, that tastes like methylated spirits when you drink that raw.
Yeah, the 7-Eleven stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember when I first played this game, the frame rate was so smooth it gave me a little bit of a headache because my mind was not used to.
Okay, are you someone that cares about frame rates? I would imagine the answer to that is no.
I care to a point. When you get to the stuff like the 120 frames, I can't stand that stuff. My eyes just simply do not like it. It cannot adapt to it whatsoever. Right?
Oh, okay. Calm down. We've already in case you missed it at the beginning of the stream. You guys have already maxed out the challenge. And at the first, I've agreed that the first stream of 2024 will be Ring Fit. Shut up. So I stuffed up with that. I thought with that you had to specifically pick to donate to that, to contribute to that goal. I didn't realize it was for just any redemption that you use in chat. So I stuffed that up.
Similar to the Balan Wonderworld setup.
Exactly. So I wanted it to be rock hard. Let me rephrase that because you fucks in chat. I wanted it to be difficult. Fuck, you guys are immature. Okay. Seriously. Just fucking grow up. Hey, is she wearing my top? She's wearing my top. Shut up. Where is... I got to find a shop that... So this is a bullshit mission because you're not given any real hints or clues as to where to get this shit.
Gameboy Brian says, I've heard some people got motion sickness from 120 frames. I was just saying that, actually.
Gameboy Brian does do that.
It's smooth, but it's...
Gameboy Brian does do that. He will repeat exactly what was said as if it wasn't said. It's like, am I experiencing deja vu or something?
Is there an echo in here? Echo in here? Echo in here? Echo in here?
Alright, so...
But no, I do get motion sickness from that. I mean, it's nice to see something so smooth, but it feels like you're playing a game on fast forward. It's just a bit too fast.
Oh, hooligans. I want it. Oh, for fuck's sake, he's added it as a quote.
I'm a hooligan, just can't wait to...
No, have a look at it. Have a look at the chat. I'm getting my ass handed to me here.
You're getting your ass handed to you by the guys from Greece.
That was so cool. It was like, oh! And then here, have a bloody advertisement sign. Can we turn the gravity on, please? I don't know where they're getting these quotes from. I don't remember saying half of that shit. I don't. Okay, there's something about the quote system I don't like. Is when they're quoting me saying something that's actually being read out in the game. That's not quote. I'm not saying that. I'm just reading it out.
Yeah, that's a bit unfair. That is.
That's a cheap shot.
A hit below the belt.
Well, that's chat for you.
Bunch of nut punches.
Nut punches.
I'm just picturing the whole crowd. They're looking just like Johnny Cage. Just like if you say something wrong, hoo-ah!
Now, okay, you were on and off with the streams last year, or this year, I should say. According to my Twitch breakdown for the year, it says that I only had 2 hype trains. I swore it was more than that. They don't happen often. You gone quiet.
I could have sworn there was a third one in there. Huh.
Okay, so you don't know. You can't. Okay. Well, we should clip it from now on every time there's a type train.
Maybe you had one very late last year. That's probably I'm thinking of.
I don't know. Some of those were hype trains that almost happened. Possibly. Joyful Super's gone nuts with the quotes.
Loving that feature right now.
Why didn't you quote me before when I was saying you weren't watching the stream where you find out that the girl's selling her underwear, and I'm like, I'm selling my underwear if you want. I don't mind. I got no issue with selling my dacks.
Very unhygienic, if you ask me.
I'll whack that shit in a post pack and get it out to you quick, smart. I'll even cover the postage cost for you. Just leave me a 5-star review and I'll be sweet. Alright, we got our shopping list there? No, because everyone's been chatting in the chat.
We needed beer, whiskey, sweet potato, shoju, and the other one.
The other one.
There we go. Oh, sake! Sake is the fourth item.
Because I think these guys do sell... Ah, here we go.
You have to jump to several shops too, because not every shop will sell the same item, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off about this mission. You can't buy more than 2 items at once.
Yeah,
So
yet he can fit a whole phone card binder down his pants.
It's always been video game logic, isn't it? Is... Are you sure you want to send this? Yes. Video game logic is that you can have infinite items. It doesn't matter because you just shove them in your butt crack and pull them out whenever you need them.
No wonder
the
why
magical
the
butt crack.
So angry.
Yeah, that's why. Like, look at him. Like, you'd be angry too and looking uptight if you had all those items. Like, you got a baseball bat up there?
At least he can. At least he has the excuse. I've got a BFG in my pants.
No, he's got a butt crack full of ramen. That's what. That's what it is. It's not very hygienic.
No.
Spicy though. Ew. All right, is this another shop that I can? It's like the TARDIS.
Yeah. Your ass is like the TARDIS.
So
TARDIS! There we go. Or the TARDIS, I guess.
Oh, you all right, give it to you. I can't carry anymore. Oh, so that's why I couldn't.
Because you accepted the tissues. What are the tissues used for?
I don't know. I kind of don't want to know.
Yeah, are those happy tissues or are they sad tissues?
So, all right. Who goes to the bloody 7-Eleven and stands side on?
I'll have to try that next time I go to one just to freak people out, but I'll probably get beaten up.
I watched this video of this woman in America. She goes into like Walmarts and stuff, and all she does is has a stupid ass boyfriend filming her. I don't know why we use the word film. It's not film anymore, but anyway, you know what I mean. Recording her, and she grabs whatever's in their trolley and throws it on the floor and just waits for their reaction. That's the prank. That's the video. and she just keeps
That's not
doing
very
it.
funny.
No, and that's the thing. That's a whiskey. We'll get that. That's just the weird thing about it, right? Is that I can imagine, like, it's not something that I would do, but I can imagine that if you were full of smart-ass replies and then you make it funny, okay, I guess that's a video, not something I would endorse. But she doesn't even do that. She just drops it on the floor and stares at them, and then does it again and stares at them. And then when they get they're onto her, and they say, "Look, we know you're just recording this for cheap shit laughs." She gets angry and throws items at them. These people are like fucked up NPCs. Like, I don't get it.
I was about to say, if she ever did that down here, like it came at 2 o'clock in the
Could you
morning, oh
imagine
man,
Frankston?
there's some really nasty bogans out there that will reply to that.
Frankston Bunnings, you're walking around doing. Oh, what? My control went weird for a second there. Can you go up there? No. Because that just looks sus, whatever's up on level 2. Alright, we're going to put some tissues in the item box because this is crap. Alright. Look at all the tissues I've got. He's going to take over the
runny
world.
nose in this game.
He's going to... Yeah, that's it. It's a runny nose. That's the one. I'm going to end up taking over the world with a shit ton of tissues. I'll be a dominating tyrant in the tissue business.
Prince.
Yes. There's a corner shop that I've got to find that sells one of the items. Hi.
I've got to quit. I'm pretty sure you've answered this before in the stream, but have you ever been to this location in real life before?
I can't recall where this is. I don't know if it's Tokyo or not. I've been to the one in Like a Dragon, because that's just Yokohama.
Mm-hmm.
But all Japanese cities kind of blend into each other. They all look the same, similar. Except... Alright. The thing that separates Osaka... Go away, don't talk to me, woman. She comes up to me and goes, nah, nah, go away. The thing that separates Osaka from Tokyo is the food. He's just going around like a superhero. Superhero and in a business suit.
I am businessman.
Kamurocho's a fictional place, but there you go. That's why I can't recall being there. Doesn't exist. That's strange that they would make it a fictional town, but yet they base Like a Dragon on a real place. Oh God.
I'm pretty sure that this shopping center is based on some real place, but they probably, you know, picked and mixed like all the places together and formed this one.
Well, that's like GTA. It's, you know what it's based on, but they don't actually call it what it is. Yeah, prank tubers are shit because that stuff's old. Like, it started out innocently with candid camera back in like the 40s and 50s, the 50s, and it was kind of innocent in a ha-ha funny way. Oh, look at that! He hit him in the bum with the broom, and he wasn't expecting it. That was the.
You can get sued for that now.
Yeah, I know, right? So, and in the early 2000s, they had this show in the UK where it was virtually the same thing as what you're seeing pranksters, YouTubers doing now, except it had a film crew and a budget, a big budget. And it was shit. Like, this guy would actually jump on people's backs, random strangers, jump on their backs and see how long he could hold on for.
Oh, you're talking about Balls of Steel.
Yeah, fuck that show. Like, could you imagine if someone's got like back problems and some clown does that? That's just messed up on all levels.
Or when they have the guy dressed up as the devil putting dog poo all over the bridge and people can't even avoid it.
these people, like I'm talking about in real life, NPCs in real life. Their life's hard enough as it is. Instead of having this idiot with a camera coming up and trying to just get content out of them. Who's this dude?
Right, now you just reminded me of the old show Just Kidding now. Well, that show was way more innocent, but...
It was so tame compared to what they're doing now.
Way more innocent. Although one prank that I do remember really liking as a child from that old show was there was a karate instructor who can claim to, you know, karate chop like boars in half, but every time he does it, he's wearing a fake hand, so the fake hand just flies off when he does it.
Shit, he got absolutely murdered. I'm really sorry. And there's the thunder doing its thing.
Are you sure it's thunder?
Oh shit, get away, get away, get away. Now you know who that is, right?
Yep, that's
the shakedown idiot.
Yeah, because this game has to have a Resident Evil element to it.
Okay. Random. Did you hear that I was actually thinking of introducing an AI chatbot?
Interesting.
Like actual chat GPT. I don't know how else you describe it. Just a chatbot that responds to random people in the chat.
Oh, we would corrupt that thing so hard. Hang on.
Let's make it self-aware and start the Terminator sequence of events.
I had something stuck in my eye for a second there.
I'm glad you said I and not something else. Okay.
Yeah, but I could have had something stuck in my nose. Ugh.
That's the first time I've seen that beatdown dude. Besides that other place that he goes, oh, not this idiot. Give him. Let's.
This guy, I have to give him stuff. Yeah, bribe him with a drink.
Do I get does he
I need to
keep
be
that
right
though?
back, sorry.
No, good. He doesn't keep it. Give me a second. He'll be back. So what we're doing is we're looking for drinks for these bums so we can find out more information about the real estate agent thugs. Hey, not the Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, he is not the Prime Minister, but he's the leader we need right now. Everyone say hello to not the Prime Minister.
Hello, not the Prime Minister. No, he's not the Prime Minister. Don't call him Prime Minister. He's not the Prime Minister.
And I'm back.
Where's the camera gone? Where's the camera gone?
Where's my camera gone?
Hang on, I'll turn it off. And turn it on again. Hey, and how come I'm not above chat? I've got to be above chat.
Looks like I'm right into chat right now. I've diving into the mosh pit that is chat.
Here we go.
Chat pit. That sounds like a shit. That sounds like a shit afternoon show on Channel 10, doesn't it? Welcome to the chat pit.
I saw a sneak preview of what the chatbot looks like. So someone did, in this example that I saw, someone did a fart command and, you know, it does a stinky. And then the chatbot kicked in and says, "Oh, very highbrow, very mature." I'm like, that's gold. That's what sold me on it. I'm like, yeah, we need something like that to keep the chat in check.
Yep. Game Boy Brian says, Emerald, you look like someone from a mosh pit. I remember the last time I was here, you said I looked like a serial killer as well.
Ah, he knows how to charm.
That made it sound worse than what he actually meant. I know he was only just joking, but
That's out of nowhere. What the fuck am I carrying a wallet for?
So you've got the whiskey.
I've only got two items.
You've got the whiskey. Do you have the what do you have? Because you need whiskey, sake, sweet
all I've got is
potatoes.
the whiskey and the sake.
Okay, so you need the sweet potatoes.
No, I've got the sweet potato one. Sorry.
Okay.
I've already got it. What's malt? Oh, that's beer. We need beer. That guy's cheap. That's what they say to me when they say, "Would you like a whiskey or would you like a bourbon?" I'm like, "No, just give me a beer." And I had one of them in Japan say, "You're cheap." I'm like, "Thank you." Asshole.
And Joyful Super says the butt crack is full of
I saw
alcohol,
that.
nonetheless.
Of course.
I don't want to. Oh, just a bad image of Kazuma taking out a beer bottle and using and you play the bottle opener sound, but he's not using the bottle opener. He's using the butthole opener.
The butthole opener.
Yep.
Nani? I gotta get back to the drunks. This is where I need to go. Looks like we're going to get them all in one hit.
Was that a person peddling fake merchandise, like fake watches?
Yeah. Look at the mobile phones. The Mobi 74.
That's not a phone. That's a weapon.
hang on. What was the name of the store? I didn't catch it.
Don Quixote.
So this is it's a piss take on the Doki Doki shops that there are in Japan. I don't like those shops. They're so cheap. They're full of just crap. Legendary drinker of
I'm like, we've got those kinds of shops in Australia, or at least we had those kinds of shops. It's just like,
they kind of started.
$2 shop.
They kind of started in late '90s when the Olympic Games were coming, and they'd be like, which one do we have to get? I think it's not the 20,000. I think it's just this one. But there used to be a automatic like recording of the guy sprucing what was in the shop. Britney Spears, $2. Metallica, $2. He'd be just like rattling off all these band names, $2. And it was just all shit. The whole lot of it, cheap cologne, cheap. It was none of it was of any worth.
No.
And they had these commercials in the late 90s in Sydney. They kind of disappeared, thank God. Crazy, 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 everything must go, everything must go. He used to like sounded like he needed a strepsil and he was just about to blow up or something. And the whole 30-second commercial was just full of him doing that non-stop.
Alright, it's a closing down sale. We gotta get rid of all these rugs.
Oh no, not this mission. This mission's actually alright, but I'm leaving it for later.
The Dragon Quest one.
Yeah.
And Joyful Super says, rest in peace, Crazy Johns.
Remember they had the mascot?
Mm.
And he just looked like a special person? It's like, that is just such a bad mascot.
he looked like Gargamel on crack.
Yeah.
I remember watching, what was it? I remember seeing that mascot on TV one night. I think it was like the footy show, like the AFL one. It's just this football player's getting a serious interview, and you just see the mascot just dancing around, people just laughing, and he's just confused. It's like, why are people
That's right.
laughing?
He used to be on the footy show all the time.
Hmm.
Got the wrong attitude, kid. When an elder offers you a drink, you drink. It doesn't matter if you're a featherweight. That's the rules. You get ahead. Back when I was a businessman. Yeah, all right. Whatever, mate. Banzai!
Oh, speaking of those cheap $2 shops like Crazy Clark's and whatnot, I don't know what shop you had in the Sydney area, because I know every state had their own like $2 shop. I know Vic was $2 shop, Tasmania was Chicken Feed, Queensland was Crazy Clark's. I don't know what the big one was in Sydney. But what was the craziest thing you ever found in one of those shops?
Oh, sorry. Oh no, it's the expensive one. He wants the expensive one. So out of all of that, the craziest thing I don't know. Metallica, $10.
Some of the best things I saw were Game Boy Advance games and PS2 games.
No, I never saw anything like that.
Don't worry, they weren't anything of the best. They weren't Actually, no. One time I went to a Crazy Clark's and they had a Mega Man X7, I want to say, on PS2. They had a few copies of that for like $10. That was a good find.
So we need sake. Oh, this guy's a fraud. You'll have to ask Santa for the next bottle. Okay, so I don't have to get him anything else now. And this dude. So it's just one. Oh no, this dude as well around here. He wants a scotch. That sounds like hail. It sounds like hail outside. Great cars out there.
And you get nasty hail over there too.
The real bad one was in '97. That was ridiculously bad. I was working in car rental at that time, and all of our fleet was fine with the eastern suburbs hailstorm that happened. Well, the blinds have just kicked in, the wind is kicking in. Anyway, so we thought, great, we escaped it. No cars damaged. This one dude calls up and he says, yeah, my car's stuffed. I'm going to have to exchange it. He brings in, it was a ute. Seriously, it looked like someone had gotten a baseball bat and just gone to town on the car.
Probably did.
No. It was hail. It was definitely hail because it was consistent with all the other damaged cars in the area. This hail in '97 was so bad. There was huge palm trees. I'm not talking those shitty little coconut ones. I'm talking about the big base ones, right? All the leaves stripped of them because of the hail. Was that, yeah. And I've never seen a bare palm tree like that before. That was just odd. So we just need sake and scotch.
Yeah, because the hail can from what I've heard from in the northern areas, the hail can become as big as golf balls sometimes.
Why is golf balls like the standard size for comparisons? No, as big as golf balls. I don't play golf, so speaking of golf, oh my god, I was driving because we're doing Christmas shopping, and we had to drive past this, like, where this golf course is. This freaking golf ball just lands on the ground. Oh wow. Yeah, it was one of those blink and you miss it things.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, just doink.
I bet you the bastard didn't even yell out 4.
We wouldn't have heard it. That was satisfying. All right, so where are we going to find...
You just remind me what me and my family used to do back in the 90s when it came to golf courses.
Launch
Like-
golf balls into traffic.
No. There was a road we used to drive down, and there was a golf course along it. And every time we drove past, if there was someone like golfing on the hole that's like near to that road, my dad would just honk the horn to make the golfer miss their shot.
I do it too.
Yeah, man. There was one
And you see him
specific
get
day
the
he
shits.
did it, and then you just see this guy looking at us going.
And you see him get the shits. I've never seen Game U before. Game U Amusements.
That sounds a bit scary. Game is like being hunted by a caveman. Game you. Actually, I don't even think Kiryu actually kills anybody in the series. He just brutally maims them.
He fucking wrecks them. Alright, so can you go in this store? No. That's odd because they've actually got Space Harrier posters up on the wall, but you can't go in. Okay.
Hang on one as well. Ha ha ha, joyful. He says in Soviet Russia, game you.
I like how the Russians get depicted in old World War II movies.
Oh!
I don't know where that came from.
I
so
don't know.
so we need scotch, and far out this lightning is freaking me out because at any moment I'm expecting the stream to just end. Isn't it? That's B. Okay. I thought that was. I thought I had to. It's whiskey.
He's after a Scotch whiskey.
Joyful. Behave yourself. Are you wearing headphones? Yeah. Did you hear that or no?
What, the knock?
Yeah.
I haven't been hearing any of the thunder though.
It's there. My God, you guys are animals in the chat.
Alright,
by
I just
the
got
way-
the stupid thought of your word that a storm's coming, a door knocks, and it's just like, hello, it's the storm, I'm here to visit you.
Such a
Something
nerd.
childish like
Shout out to Damo because he reached 1,500 followers. So big congratulations goes out to him for
Why
that.
am I battling for second? I don't want to be second. That's the whole point of this race. I don't want to be. Oh, boys, you are here to witness this. Boys, you are here to witness this. Please, no! I'm gonna skull and drink again. Wait, yes, please finish enemy. Please, yes, I didn't skull and drink.
Stupid challenges on that. I was watching that stream.
Goddamn life.
I might have been the one that clipped it. Where do I get scotch and what is the other one? No, sake. What are you wearing? What are you wearing, by the way?
A Naruto sleeping cap because I'm such a dog. Although most people just see it as a Christmas hat.
Sure, we'll go with that.
And this very bloody awesome Bomberman shirt.
All right, neat. I can't wait for winter because I got like cool jackets that I want to wear, but I can't because it's just freaking hot.
The way the weather is down here, you might be able to pull it off. We're still in like that weird springtime weather down here in Victoria. One day it's hot, next day it's cold.
No, we don't
day
get
it's
that
hot.
here. Although we got a whole string of rainy days coming up.
Yes, have yourself a very moist Christmas in Sydney this year. Very moist. Sounds wrong.
I was watching not really a documentary, but a recap of how Moist Critical got big. Like he's got over 10 million subs. he seems like his backstory, someone tried to call him out and try to create drama, and he handled it like such a champ. These people that when you reach a certain level, that they will just go through and try to investigate you and look up any shit that they can get on you. They're just white ants. I mean, to go through Moist Critical's backstory and try to find something to pin against him, when all he has done is just turned up on camera and said some jokes and showed some stupid people on the internet and made people laugh. Because the big thing that they had on him was that he was just a reactionary channel and he doesn't actually have any content of his own, which is absolute bullshit with him, because him commenting on the video is the content. You would not watch that video otherwise. You only watch it because of what he's got to say about the video.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, that's completely bullshit. When
Yeah.
I first saw him, I think it was more just about news and whatnot, reporting more so than reacting.
Yeah.
Granted,
Well,
my
he's
only
evolved-
complaint about him is
He's got no
He-
personality.
he's got too much personality to where it reverts back to zero.
Yeah, it cancels itself out. Oh, by the way, I gotta do a bit of a shout out here. Hang on, I'll go to the main camera for this one. I don't know if this will work. Just can't. Okay, yeah, we got a follow from TJ Wolf 26, and that was yesterday. No, the day before actually. Hang on, no, that was yesterday. Sorry, while I was watching, I was just watching YouTube, and then I heard the alert go off. It was just a random follow. Okay, thank you. That was cool. And just before this stream started, we also got another follow from Fobug. How would you say that?
Fobug.
All right. No, but thank you for the follows. Slowly trying to get to 1,000 follows. So it's happening slowly. Any slower? Oh my god. All right, back to the game. I just want to drop that mention. We got the sake. Now we're trying to get the whiskey. See what I did there?
Yes. The sky is the limit.
So what did you do today?
Nothing. I just slept on the couch because I was recovering from a sickness.
Oh, okay.
What did I do yesterday though? Other than, am I right to do a cheek plug?
Yeah, okay.
The other day I was at the opening ceremony for an event that's happening next month called the Retro Olympics. It's a little tournament that's being held by like the Retro Achievement crew.
Oh, Retro Olympics, not... Okay.
So yeah, it's just like you got teams of three, like, you know, separating the groups, and each week is it's 3 different games. Like each teammate has to play a game against other people. So, for example, like the first event is going to be like Super Mario All Stars, but the goal of that is you need to achieve a fast time in the first level in all 4 games that are on that cartridge, unless they go with them plus 12.
I haven't seen that one before. Sorry,
And what are the other 2 games for that first week? All I know is I've got the Street Fighter event, so I'll be playing Street Fighter 3 for the first day, that's going to be fun. 5:30 in the morning playing Street Fighter online against people.
Yeah, okay. Shut up for a second. I'm just talking about the thunder. There's a major thunder just going off. I'm just commenting back on the chat. All right, back to what you were saying. Sorry. Hard to get a word in with you.
I know. But the event that I'm going to be on is going for the first week is going to be Street Fighter 3, which I'm going to be fighting people online. So
That's
essentially,
actually
I got the
hard.
judo event of the Olympics. But other games are gonna happen later on. Like they do have a channel called Retro Olympics on Twitch. They're also on YouTube. I recommend checking that out because there's some good stuff that happens over there. Hopefully, probably not when I'm live, but
Self-deprecation, love it.
Yes.
Not the PM says near my area. I heard it. It was like a loud door bang. It was kind of loud, but not.
That was the 7-foot tall Avon lady calling.
You get them your way, do you?
Hey, Avon calling. Anyway, why would the Avon lady be knocking at like 9:30 at night anyway?
You never know.
Yeah. You might need some mascara like that time of night. Or those cruddy dragon pictures that they used to sell. Oh, I remember those posters. You know, like the 90s posters, like the wolves, the dragons, like the fantasy stuff.
The generic artwork, yeah.
Yeah. It's like the hippies loved them, but I remember looking at them and was kind of lame. I remember one complaint that I had about looking at the Avon magazine when I was a kid was like, where are all the video game stuff?
By the way, what did you see the shitstorm that I started on the weekend on Twitch? On Twitter, sorry?
Is that the one about the Master System?
Yeah. I stand by that. Okay. I am so fucking tired of seeing everyone go on about and banging on about how good the Nintendo NES was, right? It was good for the American market at that time. I can't play most of the games on that system. It does not gel with me. The NES games, I played and I'm like, this is rough. I can't do it. And yet you're hearing all these people going, oh my God, that game is so good. Oh my God, did you play the sequel? Oh my God. And the sequel's shit too. No, look, I get it that for them, in the 80s, those games meant a lot for those people in that era. But the problem with the big nostalgia feels that people get for Nintendo in America for the NES, it was so artificial. It was so contrived because Nintendo of America was so evil. And they were just bad. You only have to look up a few things online about what they used to get up to in the 90s. Mainly in the 80s. No wonder Sega had a tough time of it trying to get anyone at all to make games for the Master System. And the number one thing you hear people go, oh, well, yeah, the Master System was supreme and it was better as far as the technical powers go, but it didn't have the library. Do you know why it didn't have the library? Because Nintendo would threaten to retract anyone's ability to be able to publish games on their system if they were caught making games for the Sega system, which is by today's standards kind of illegal. Like, and that's not the main thing though. The main thing that they used to do was go and put the muscle on mum and dad shops. So if you were running a toy store and you wanted to put some video games on your shelves, if you had any Sega titles on your shelves, guess what happens when the next big Nintendo release comes out? You're not going to get any shipped to you. That's what they used to do. So
and not just that, but the people that were making games for the NES, they were also extremely limited to how many games they were allowed to make for that system as well, which doesn't make sense for me.
Yeah, which is why Atari created a fake company called Tengen just to get around that. Sega Master System console also looks nicer in my opinion. I like the sleek black design, and it can also accept cards, which is cool. Yeah, so I'm not shitting on the NES. That was not actually the purpose of that tweet. It was just to get the point across that the Master System deserves more credit than it gets. Easily. It is such an underrated console.
Heck, it's a console that came with a game included in the console, which is pretty neat.
Oh my god, that tweet, the responses I got, it was like as if I was attacking them. They took it so personally, and it was just like, how old are you? Half of these people that are responding are at least in their 40s, and they're carrying on like little fanboys.
I know, it's insane. It's almost as if Nintendo's a religion to them.
Yeah. Oh, switch camera. All right. I'll switch back. I've had my rants. Oh my god, the thunder still keeps going. No, that's just you. That's just you with a cold.
Wobbly board just to freak you out now.
Hey, what?
You know, the wobbly boards people use to make thunder sound effects.
No, sorry, I was going hard. These guys, they ignored me. Oh, he just went flying. How's it go?
Sorry, something stuck in my throat. It goes. Oh crap! Now I need to find it.
Goofy.
It goes.
Just type in Goofy. Yeah, there we go. How does he do that sound?
With great difficulty.
Are there any sound effects that you hear on those old cartoons that you just like, how the hell are they doing that?
Like the running sound effect. It's like, how do they get someone to run that fast?
Or how does Mel Blanc do half those sound effects?
Mm-hmm. I don't think there'll be anyone like Mel Blanc in the animation industry ever again. He's got such a unique voice and personality.
Oh, I don't know. What's his name? Something Nolan? This is the guy that does all the video game voices. Nolan... Something North? I don't know.
I was about to say Nolan Bushnell, but that's a different person.
No, that's Atari dude. Nolan North. I was okay, so I was right. I did say Nolan North. I've got all this stupid video game knowledge in my head, and sometimes it's hard to just rattle it out.
Oh, do you know what pisses me off about having video game knowledge in your head? Is when you tell someone the video about this video game knowledge, and the response they give you is like, "Yeah, I saw the video too." But I'm like, "But I didn't watch any video."
No, I didn't know it because of a video. I didn't know it because I was there. Half those people, by the way, responding to my tweet probably didn't even look at my profile and realize, you know what I mean? Ex-Sega staff member. Yeah, okay, maybe he's kind of biased. He's got to say that. All right, so that's the Saki
I can imagine if they did see your profile, they probably would have acted a lot more harshly.
Probably. It would egg them on more. Notice how the camera's behaving itself tonight?
Yes. Finally charged the battery, did you?
I think it was just because it wasn't fully charged. It is showing full charge now with the charging icon next to it, or the plug. So I think you, in theory, should be able to stream indefinitely with this camera. That's why I was surprised when it went out.
Although we did get a really good moment out of it. The
emote, yeah.
Yep.
He wants a whiskey. It's got to be a scotch. He says it's in a convenience store. For God's sakes.
If I recall, the other whiskies you found, they're all malts, weren't they? the women running there.
I saw that. That was just like weird that they were all running totally identical. What's with this dude up here?
Yeah, the synchronized running. Yeah, the synchronized swimming team goes shopping.
Okay. It's me, Bob.
Hey,
Guess what I
know
had for you?
YouTuber.
What? What are you going to give him? But it's for you and it's free, you know.
Yeah.
What have I got to do?
This is the DLC stuff. Or this stuff was originally DLC.
Bob Zero, guess what I have for you? Is this stuff that... Hang on. I've already got it all. Is that what the point of it is? Oh, okay.
Master Ball. What is this, Pokemon now?
What the fudge? I
Oh,
should have...
Wait, you sell those. That, oh wait, you probably already know that.
So he's the DLC dude.
Hmm. I don't know why he's dressed as a clown though, but that's maybe he's a piss take on Tingle or something like that.
I don't know. Okay, another plate made of gold, because why not? I'm going to drink this whiskey because there's no point in having it. Now I'm going to be tanked. It's such a weird way to deliver the DLC, yeah?
Hmm. I was about to say, as that would turn this game into a survival horror for some people. Some people are definitely afraid of clowns.
This is so bizarre. Okay. And okay, there's just one more to get from him.
Send in the clown.
Because there's all this other stuff here, but they're not unlocked. Didn't we get all this shit before?
Diamond plate. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that's expensive shit. So I'm going to go to the phone box before I get cleaned up by someone. I got to go... Hang on. Right.
Oh, imagine being such a posh wanker that you eat your dinner from a golden and platinum plate every night.
I don't know what that would be like. You got to ask Mr. Beast. Actually, he doesn't strike me as someone that would do that.
No.
All right, so I got to send all this shit. So if I get strapped for cash, I'm pretty much sorted. Look at all this shit. All right, so these are weapons. Got a taser, stun gun, sweet. Huh? It's a cannon? It looks like a swordfish. The fuck? All right. Equipment, weapon, gun. Right. Accessories.
No, it's not a swordfish. It's a gunfish. Yeah. The jokes are flowing tonight.
Okay. Just that piece of crap. How come you got so many enemies?
I'm trying to think of a place where you would run into this many people who are wanting to fight you.
Paddy's Market in Sydney? I don't know.
One, maybe Caboolture in Queensland.
I thought Logan would be more of a place for that kind of thing. Yeah, fucking Logan.
Ipswich, Frankston.
We've got a guy in our team. He kind of lives in that area, and he's the one that puts the most crap on Logan. He lives there.
G'day, Jizwa.
Hey, Jizwa, how you doing? it was whiskey that we needed, right?
Yep, Scotch whiskey.
Maybe it's in this Doki shop or whatever they call it.
Don Quixote.
Don Quixote.
Yes, I remember when I first saw this, I was thinking, they're not selling any donkeys here.
Okay, rubber frames. So these are all the things for the slot games.
Mm-hmm.
Champagne, gold champagne, beer, Mountain Dew. Isn't it funny how you can actually see the brand name and everything in this?
7-Up.
All right, so it's not here.
Yes, I hate to say it, but the advertising in this game kind of did work because it did introduce me to Boss Coffee.
Are you serious? You didn't know about Boss Coffee before this?
No.
Okay. I mean, I guess I had an unfair advantage of having been there, but actually, no, I don't think I would have heard of it otherwise. Is it in the coffee machine? No, you don't see it there. Hey, baby, looking for a good time.
I'm pretty sure there's a I'm pretty sure there's one machine that serves mystery liquid.
That doesn't sound inviting.
No.
I love 7-Up. I can't survive without it. I'm not that big into 7-Up. Mountain Dew's my thing. I would prefer a bourbon and Coke though. Dr. Pepper. Who drinks Dr. Pepper? Do you? Oh, he's got the 7-Up. Oh, that was a cool move.
No, that wasn't a product placement. Do you know how difficult it is to get the 30 packs of 7-Up in Australia?
I forgot to get some on the weekend. Not 7-Up. I wanted to get a whole thing of Coke. It was like $20 for 24 cans.
Oh, yeah. But I've seen the 30 packs of like all the other like Pepsi drinks in Australia. I've never seen the 30 packs of 7-Up in the shops. I had to actually order that stuff from Amazon.
Amazon? How much?
It was on sale for like $23 for a 30 pack.
Whoa. That's just a burger shop. Oh, convenience stores all the way down here. Shit.
No, this is why I'm glad the taxi system exists in this game for later on in the game when you're rich enough to just like, just take a taxi there.
This is such an annoying like, it's one of the dumbest fetch quests in the game. Just what it says, $24. I can buy 24. It's Australian dollars because I'm Australian. I would not mention US dollars. Oh my god, I hate that. I would love, like, if I could petition, I would love Australia to get rid of dollars and go to something else. Go on, say it. Say it.
Say what?
What the new currency should be called.
I was gonna say we're gonna go to the euros.
No, I thought you were gonna say dollary doos.
No, that's a bit too cheap of a joke.
You turning down a joke? Wow, this is new.
Well, everyone does that bloody joke. It's boring at this point.
No, not pound. Something different. Something unique.
That's a different kind of pound you get in there, mate.
I would like to see... There was a show that I watched about these prisoners of wars and these Jews that were...
You want us to trade cigarettes like in prisons?
Oh my God. Listen, no. There was these Jews that were in the prisoners of war camp with the Australians, and they were fascinated with the way the Aussies spoke, because the Aussies were weird with the lingo that they had. And one thing they picked up on that the Aussies used to always say was "good on ya, good on ya." It was like they couldn't get "good on you," but to them all they could hear was "good on ya." It was like one word. So they said that that's going to be the new name for the currency within the prison. The 1 good on yas, 2 good on yas, 3 good on yas. So that ended up being the currency.
Nice. Good
So
on
we
ya.
should introduce the good on yas. This sounds so bogan saying it like that.
Or the 90s kids, we can go back to trading Tarzos again.
Yeah, that works. Or bottle caps.
Oh, that is very futuristic right there.
Pokemon cards as currency. Nah, people get ripped off on Pokemon cards. I saw this woman walk into an EB Games and she pulls out a Charizard. She goes, "Is this worth anything?" And the guy on the counter is just like, "Maybe. We don't sell Pokemon cards, so like not used ones,
You singular ones.
not singular ones anyway. They do that shit in Japan though."
Game traders used to do that.
Yeah, could you imagine how ugly they could get though?
Yep.
And how many people would they have ripped off? Ah, that's not worth much.
Especially
That's
if a
not
fake
worth
card
anything.
got especially if a fake card got thrown in the mix.
No, but I'm saying how many times the shop ripped off kids, telling them, "No, that's not really worth much," and telling them, "I can only give you $5 for it." As soon as the kid's gone away, they then go.
Isn't that what EBs used to do anyway?
I don't know. The only experience I've had selling a game was Skylanders. I bought Skylanders thinking that I might get into it. It was absolute bollocks. I didn't like it, and so I tried selling it, and I only got like $15 for a brand new in-box set. And I thought, man, that's just such a rot. It was the first and last time I ever sold a game, traded a game in. You won't ever catch me do it again. Has anyone got any horror stories with selling games to stores or trade-ins where they just get absolutely flipping ripped off? I'd be kind of interested to know.
I'm trying to think. I know I've had at least.
You're
one
always
good
trying
run.
to think. You haven't had any success lately.
Ugh. I remember going to a Game Traders one day because someone gave me a copy of, what was it, like Tiger Woods 2007. I was
Right.
trading in a bunch of games that day, and they were just like $2, $2, $3. Ooh, latest release, $70. I'm like, whoa. Bloody sports game too.
All right, this fighting format is hard.
I have had a bit of moment at a music store before. I was in a I was in a music shop. I was just looking for the best of Bob Marley. I found a vinyl copy for about $30.
Wow.
Bought it. Then later that day, I went to a second-hand shop. They had the exact same record, $1. So I'm like, oh, I better buy this to stop anyone else from doing it.
Or
Like
Vinny's.
one of the- yeah.
Although Vinny's, they can get pretty pricey when they wanna.
Yeah, unfortunately. I've had a really dumbass moment at a Vinny's before. They had a whole bunch of Wii games for like $2 a pop. And one of the games that was in there, which I should have bought, was the Metroid Prime trilogy.
What? You just turned it down?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking that day.
You
If I could go
weren't.
back
That's
in time,
the
I'd
thing,
kick
you
myself in the
weren't.
nuts over that.
Shit's expensive now.
I know. Although one of the best finds I ever gotten from like a second-hand shop was they had a section like full of old Mega Drive games, as opposed to new Mega Drive games. But they had like all these Mega Drive games. Like a lot of the stuff was just like columns, sports titles. But for about like, but they're all like $2, which is good. But one of the games that just stuck out in that pile was Castlevania, the new generation,
On what?
Mega Drive.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I got myself a. Granted, it was in pretty rough shape because it was an old ex rental, but to get that for like $2, that was insane because that game was already worth like 100 plus all the way back in. I guess I should say the year. This was 2006, and that game was already worth a ton of money back then.
The amount of people, by the way, with this Master System whole debacle on Twitter that brought up Castlevania, Mega Man as the best game that they had on that system, didn't realize that I actually really don't care much for those games. I don't know, maybe I'm alone, but Mega Man never did it for me. What about you?
Oh no, I love those games.
Okay.
Must
be alone.
I don't know how many people bring this up, but I know how people go on about Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden did come out on the Master System as well, and it was quite decent.
Scotch whiskey. I think we found it.
Hey.
Arigato. I can never say it properly. Haven't bought 3DS games in a while. That's because no one's really selling them. Oh, hang on. Got 60 3DS games for $100 the other day. Had Zelda. Let me guess, no covers.
No covers, the stickers were peeled off, had children's names written all over it.
Snot smeared.
And the save files are all complete. That's the worst thing about secondhand games.
Nah, I
want to buy a game to beat it. Some bastard's already beaten me to beat the game. I'm kidding.
First thing I do is I delete that shit.
Oh no. It depends on the game. Like if it's a Pokemon game, I go through that save file first, pick out all the best Pokemon on that save file, and transfer them over to another cartridge.
We have spent the entire stream feeding these freaking homeless idiots. Alright, you morons. Finally. Yeah. I don't buy 3DS. I've got all my favs already.
Joyful says all in perfect condition in an up shop in Hawthorne. Nice.
Fuck, that's a. Why didn't you post that shit online? Sure, you just got to go. What? You just go wherever they tell you and camp out for a day and make a nuisance of yourself. It's easy money. Ah, like a YouTuber. Got it. This happened when your stream. Hang on. This happened when your stream this before the homeless section took forever. Yeah. And what else did you want to know? Is it Tachibana's company that reaches out to you for jobs like that, or do you go to them? Yeah, they come to us, same as you did. Sometimes Yakuza from the Tojo clan hire us to do the same thing. They're in the business of chasing people out too. It's a bull market for us homeless folk these days. We don't record what? We don't really care if it's Yakuza or for Tachiban. Anybody who wants to pay us, we're there. Fair enough. So their only asset in life is that they stink and they're annoying. Got it. Again, like YouTube's.
I was about to say we got people like that here in Australia messing up the real estate market by doing it, but they're doing it for free. They're called bogans.
That idiot, what's his name, Somalia or whatever he's called, the one that did all that shit in Japan for the real life streams, he single-handedly messed it up for everyone else in that country that was doing in real life streams properly and without any like causing trouble. They were just walking around and showing people, oh, look at that shop, really nice, you should come here, like positive streams. And now you go into some stores in Japan, no streaming. That's all he sees. No streaming on the wall.
Way to ruin it for the rest of us.
Yeah, and like I know plenty of channels that they do in real life streaming, and they're super polite and always ask for permission, all the rest of it. That you boy, isn't it over here? What?
Those channels are good because they serve as a really good
example of how
and they make me want to see some of these shops in Japan. Like I remember seeing someone posting videos of just like, card shops just showing off like people selling like these big bundles of Pokemon cards. It's like, ooh. Oh, I remember watching this one video of someone just being in like, I think it was a book off or some sort of like mark, and there was like a big secondhand manga section, and they just had like these big bundles of like manga, like bundled together, and I was like, oh, that'd be awesome to take home. But then you see the side of them, like they've got big piles like this big selling for like $15 because there are books that have so many copies of them. But when you think about that stuff, you're like, how the hell am I supposed to get that home? Oh yeah, it was a big pile of Fist of the North Star, like a massive pile.
So I guess it's too late to pay the money back then. What are you going to do, Buckus? Well, I was hoping you could be my bodyguard. I figured as much. Unfortunately, I've got enough trouble on my plate. Believe me, you'd probably be in the worst danger around me. Oh, no, that's no way to have a heart, please. Sure, I can't pay a retainer, but if you protect me, I'll teach you some of my top shelf moves, the good stuff. You look at this guy, you wouldn't think he's got any moves except going to the shitter and back. That's it.
He looks like one of the homeless people from the prior quest.
All right, I'll skip this bit if I can.
Oh, no, actually, I know what he looks like. He looks like a Batman villain.
A shit one, budget one.
I am the alley man. You only find me in alleys.
What's the worst TV show for aliens and stuff like that? I have an answer for this one. I just want to see if you've got the same answer. Where,
this is going to annoy people, but I want to say early Star Trek.
I was going to say early Doctor Who.
Yep, them too.
Doctor Who. They used to just put ice cream buckets on the top of people, paint them green and call it a day. That was just so shit. And now he's a zip-zob from the planet Moolah. What? Just roll with it.
Early Star Trek, the one that makes me laugh is the alien dog. It's just clearly an Earth dog with just like a jumper put on it.
Yeah, early Doctor Who was very dodgy.
Although, speaking of dodgy aliens, one of the most dodgiest I ever saw was in Lost in Space, like right towards the end of the show. In fact, this was the episode that sort of killed the show. They land on a planet, and Dr. Smith, I think was it Dr. Smith or was it Mr. Smith? I think it was Dr. Smith.
Doctor.
He steps on a twig, and suddenly a big carrot comes from the bushes, going murderer.
It's so piss weak.
I know, and the show was really, really good up until that point, and that just sort of, it just made you like, I don't want to watch the show anymore. Like a very, very true jumping the shark moment, but it's more like a nuclear shark at this point. And then I found out that was the episode that killed the show. Apparently everybody thought that when they saw that one. I think that the show only lasted like a couple more episodes after that, then no more.
Do you remember E Street?
Barely. I mainly remember the parodies of it, the Dumb Street parodies, but I barely remember E Street.
So E Street was this shit drama series. It was just struggling, couldn't get ratings, and they were desperate to try and get people in. So, hang on. Did someone say they're leaving or?
Jizwa.
Going up. Love that dog. No, he didn't say he was leaving. He just said he's going up north for Christmas tomorrow. He's not leaving. Yeah, Yeah, so this show E Street, they couldn't get people watching, so they got desperate. So they had a jump the shark moment by making one of the stars that died previously come back as a ghost. And it was just like, okay, you guys have lost it.
Like, didn't that show have a really dark, like, serial killer character on it at one point?
Yeah, that was another one too. Are those adult magazines back there? Oh, we're blocking it. Hang on. There.
Although, when I was in hospital a couple months ago, the Channel 7 was airing like a mini Sons and Daughters marathon. And just oddly entertaining, that show. Very shit, but very entertaining at the same time.
I like, yeah, so shit, it's good shows.
It feels like, I know it's a serious soap opera, but it feels like a parody of itself at the same time because of how so stereotypical or cliche the twist is. Like, someone's been sleeping with my wife. I don't know who it is, and you got someone in the corner like doing like the shifty eyes, and then you got the music playing. Da-da-da-da.
God damn it, I forgot what I was going to say.
Finding the Terminator at home from the looks of it.
You can charge up a counter attack. The attack is more powerful and likely to knock him down.
I just love how he picks up all these items with ease. Like, if I were to pick up like one of those like trolley things like that, it'd probably collapse under its own weight. They're not designed to be picked up like that.
Oh, okay. I gotta let him hit me.
What's up with the music in this part?
I know, it's like really deep and meaningful.
Whoa!
Okay, I forgot to set it up. Question of the day, I'm going to leave it as it was yesterday because no one answered it properly yesterday or Sunday. What game are you looking forward to in 2024?
I don't know what's coming out in 2024. I've been trying to avoid that stuff.
Why?
I don't know.
Because it costs money.
I don't know. I think it must be due with me living under a rock or something. But the only game that I'm curious about is that was it that Skull and Bones, that pirate game being released by Ubisoft?
There's a game that's coming out that's similar to Pokemon. It's got ultra realistic kind of graphics, and I think it's going to get delayed, but it looks like it's going to be worth it. And I should have written down the name of it.
Hang on, be right back again.
Princess Peach Showtime is my game for 2024, says Jizwa. Okay. My sister was in a very bad ABC tween drama called Noah and Saskia. Okay, interesting. Hang on, I'll turn his camera off. Damn it, I can't think of what the game was. Give me a second. Pokemon style game. Oh, you guys are lucky I hit that mute button. PC in 2024. Power World? Is that what it's called? No, that's not it. Hang on, if I go to images. Oh no, I don't want that view. Hang on. I can't find it. No one's talking about this game, and I don't understand because it looks wild. And it looks so much better than Pokemon in a graphical point of view. It might be Power World. Pokemon with guns is how they're billing it. Hang on, I'm gonna just see if I can get the desktop showing. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose the source bottle for a second. All right.
And I'm back again.
Hang on, they can't see it. I'm just showing. I think it's this game that's coming out that's gonna be like a Pokemon beta. Pokemon ripoff, more like it. I don't. What? Nah, this isn't it. This is not what I was thinking of. But it looks interesting.
Pokemon with a gun.
What the fuck? Alright, nah, this is not it. But it, hey,
Looks cool though.
it looks cool. Yeah, but this is not. What? Get that off my screen. Copyright strikes coming up. I'll kill the music. This looks wild. But that's not the game I'm trying to find. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and try and find it. It's just got like this anime style that is super hyper ultra realistic, but the kids have all got deformed heads. But the landscapes look amazing. Like, this is what pisses me off about Pokemon. Everyone loves and cherishes and they just idolize Pokemon, and rightly so, because it is a cool concept. But man, in the last 10 years, they have really sat on their ass with that franchise.
Yeah.
In a major way. Like, the best that they've come up with is these 3 games in the last 10 years. That's sad.
And
That's
even
really
then, they're
sad.
far from the best Pokemon games out there as well.
Out of all this, I'd argue that Arceus is probably the bravest that they've done and tolerable. But Scarlet Violet is just a dog's breakfast from what I've seen of it. I don't understand why this company that has the world's biggest IP, they've got money just flowing in, and they can't put together a team to put a experience on the same level as Xenoblade or Breath of the Wild, something like that.
I'm lazy is why.
It's just Nintendo need to buy out the remaining shares of Pokemon, is what I'm saying. But anyway, let's get.
Yeah, because they've become really lazy and uninspired past 10 years. I remember, what was it, 90s and early 2000s, how experimental they were with that series.
They just don't care anymore.
No, they don't. I remember when the Pokemon card game was a very bold move, and that's still gone. I remember they did was a very bold move as well. Same with Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon Channel, although that game was terrible, it was still a very interesting move. Or the puzzle games for the handheld system. They were really experimenting with what they could do with that series, and now they're just stuck to
they're just sitting on autopilot now and counting the money. That's all they do now. I'm as hardcore Pokemon as a person can get, but I can't finish Scarlet and Violet. The new DLCs, the first Pokemon games I haven't bought at launch in 20 years. Wow. Yeah, and again, if you say anything online, if you attack Pokemon, there is an army of idiot defenders that just come in there and just protect it at all costs. Why are you protecting a multi-billion-dollar company? I don't get it. Anyway, what would I know? What did the guy who paid you look like? It was dark, so I didn't get a look. Well, it wasn't me. Don't you go getting any more big ideas. Yeah, I hear you. And he walks off, and then you get another
how
dude.
this guy just looks like a very cheap Terminator knockoff with a pair of Oakleys.
I'd heard these were the most dangerous deck collectors around. Looks like you handled this one no problem. Or we better hope they're all like this then. All right. Oh, there's more. This is sucks. Come on.
Ah, yes, the old send in the clowns or the hitman mission, where all these assassins are trying to get the character here, and you have to stop them.
Yeah, look at it. It just Bozo of the Week comes in.
Out here, I'll get you. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a chance, boy. Quit your mumbling. It's so generic.
Do you remember the game Sleeping Dogs?
That was an awesome game. I loved it.
Yeah,
Slip past
but,
the guarding enemy's arms, grab their face, twist them to the ground, and then stomp them to finish the job. Okay.
But the reason why I bring it up is like this whole assassin missions. It reminds me of one of the DLCs for it, where it turns it into a Bruce Lee movie, complete with film grain and everything.
Oh, wow. It's a cool move.
Oof.
Didn't have to do that. I just wanted to.
Just what says he's sending them putties and won't stop. Yeah, make my monster grow! Ah! Oh, I don't think they've ever done a power. Have they done a Power Ranger parody in the Yakuza games yet? I don't recall actually seeing one.
Nah, yeah, they did.
They did.
Oh no, I'm thinking South Park. Ma.
Oh, the giant Barbara Streisand. That's a bloody old episode now.
Isn't it amazing though that South Park just keeps getting away with it constantly?
I think it's one of those shows where people actually get that it's a satire.
Oh no, they've crossed the line a few times. What a finish. Putting out the trash.
It's bin night.
Is it bin night where you are?
Yeah.
It is too here. Okay. So what's that, a constant? I recently when they pissed Disney off. Who pissed Disney off?
South Park.
Us. Disney can go get stuffed. I'm so sick of how pretentious that company's getting. There goes my Disney contract.
I can easily picture you doing a stream wearing like the big Mickey Mouse ears as well.
You haven't upgraded your abilities to learn new tech.
What that sound effect?
I know. Oh, bro. I need to upgrade. Hang on. Are you right there? Oh,
I'm just distracted.
but you're coughing up a lung. Is that all the abilities that I need? I think it is. All right, let's see if that works. Or is he going to do the... Hey! Ah!
Sounds like a rejected Banjo-Kazooie character.
All right, well, we'll leave him there to stand for all eternity. And now we'll just continue on and progress the story as we were supposed to. Wow, that storm is kicking out there. It's just starting to get... Because I got the window open, you can just feel that breeze coming right through now. Thank you. Is that you?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it was the sound effect, not actually me.
Dosto. Getting close, I think. Stop and search. What should we give him? Stun gun?
Yep.
That looks really dangerous. What do you use this for, Kira-san? It's not dangerous at all. Everyone carries around that sort of thing. No, they don't. I'm beginning to suspect you might be a threat to the public's safety. Tell me what it's for. Well, it's complicated. It has a very specific use. And what would that be?
Back massager.
You know, it's a little embarrassing. So I didn't want to. So I didn't want to have to say it. It's actually for yes. What? Oh, I see. I've never heard about that before. I guess I've lived. Have they alluded to it being a sex thing or what? I don't get it. Take this
That's
back.
one hell of a vibrator.
Well, I'm free to go now, right? I still get the feeling you're not being completely honest with me, but you can go. Fuck you, copper. He's actually a nice copper. I'm just being a dick. Well, here's the Champion District. The Chibana real estate guys have apparently been coming here a lot lately. It's worth to walk around and see. Okay. Oh, fuck you guys. Who? We're going to have a fight with limited view. Got it.
Stupid bar dwellers.
Oh, damn it.
If I walked around streets like this with full of bars, I'd feel a bit weird, not because of the bars themselves, but because of how small the area is. A bit claustrophobic.
I just love the finish moves. I've had
Yeah,
enough.
it was a really good one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you get that one. All right. Should we use the purse? Okay.
The French wallet.
Oh, where am I going? Because he just says it's a sneaky little alleyway down the side here. I said, okay, I remember this. We get jumped. Sorry, spoiler. I thought I turned that prompt off. Hey. I've heard men from Tachibana Real Estate have been coming around here a lot. What? You another Tojo boy? No, actually. I'm not here to chase anyone out of town. Sure. So why are you asking about after Tachibana's guys then? I just want to know more about them. I promise I won't make any trouble for you or the others here.
I think he's already making trouble by asking questions.
Yeah. Oh, one of them's got a knife. Isn't that cute?
One of those stabby guys from Streets of Rage just charging.
Oh, the dude. Did you say that someone made a parody about that redhead dude
Yeah,
with the
become
knife?
president.
He becomes president.
Funny stuff.
If you want us out of here so bad, you'll have to kill us. Okay. I mean, I could have just cut the shit, man. You assholes never bothered with the talk
no would have
before.
sufficed.
You just take. He thinks I'm Yakuza. Okay. Fine. Oh, you bastard.
I like how money just flies out of him when you
That's
knock
great,
him out.
yeah. Well, GTA, that happens in that too.
I was about to say, have you ever played a game called River City Ransom?
Sorry, witch's hat beats baseball bat. Sorry. Yeah, River City Ransom was the.
Yeah.
I think that was probably the first game where money flew out of enemies. Yeah.
But yeah, just think the Yakuza games are a much more expanded version of River City Ransom. Not
Fleshed out.
Yep.
Is that right or the sun?
どうも。
どうも。
かと思えばスナック生瀬のお兄さんか。あんた片木の人間とか言ってなかったか
Look at the stooge in the background. I'm here for support.
Got his little notepad, yes sir. It's like Mr. Smithers to Mr. Burns.
Hey, Dopey Dill, thanks for entering the lurk mode. I need a lurk sound effect. What do you reckon the lurk sound effect would sound like?
I'm just picturing the Pink Panther theme. Dun, dun,
No, something quick. That's too long.
Too long. Maybe a door creaking sound, like someone's peeking.
All it is.
Starting to make your show sound like a peep show now. Woo.
Well, I haven't heard about this. Look at the size of the phone. We laugh at the shit now, but back in the 80s, that shit was high tech. But there's a mission actually in this. Is it in this the mission where you get the dude convincing you that the mobile phone's the future?
I think so. It was either
I think
this
it was.
I
think it might have been another Yakuza.
It was another, but it was around the same time frame because there was a few around this time. It wasn't there. Oh, that Sega Master System sounded a bit sick there.
Yeah, who was that? Jizwa.
Have a safe one, Jizwa.
Bye bye. So what's your plans for 2024, Mr. Emerald Rangers? Rangers?
Get back into streaming, become a millionaire, be surrounded by
Successful
sexy
people?
models.
Oh,
Sexy models, both male and female. I'm not sexist.
If you get drunk enough, if you get drunk enough, all bets are off. Okay.
Nah, in reality, I just want to get a new computer, start streaming again.
No, I liked your first plan.
Get rich.
Yeah.
Invite everybody to the Retro Kaiser mansion.
Did you see the tweet where it said, what free things would you pick out of the 9 that they're offering?
No, I didn't.
And one of them was what? Oh, hang on. Sorry, the headset. If you move the headset, you accidentally press the button and it turns it off. Great. Yeah, they showed a games room as an example, and the games room did not look rich. It looked like the only thing that was unique about the games room was the fact that it had a TV that was in the shape of a giant Switch. That was it. That was the novelty. I'm like, man, if I win Lotto, it better be better than that.
A TV in the shape of a Switch. You mean a Switch, right?
No, an actual TV up against the wall with Switch Joy-Cons, either left and right. Big
How are you
ones.
supposed to play those? Was it like giant Switch Joy-Cons, or was it just regular size one, just attached to a big ass TV?
giant ones. You can't use them. I'd have an arcade, straight up, just an arcade.
Yep, I'd buy an arcade, open up a fish and chip shop next to it.
And my own operational bowling alley. 2 lanes, that's it. Actually, that would be kind of cool.
Oh, here's a question for you and for anyone else in the audience. What kind of arcade machine would you have in your own personal arcade?
Didn't I already ask this? On a previous stream? I would like an
A lot of things
R360.
on previous streams, we tend to forget about that stuff.
R360.
Ah, whoa.
Apparently, they've got some R360s at Joypolis. And I could have gone there, but I didn't have time. And it's not the type of thing that SinceSpacies wants to visit because she just doesn't get video games. Isn't that weird, right? Marrying me, but not understanding video games. Like, okay. I don't know how that works, but all right. She plays Animal Crossing, and that's it.
Not a bad game to get into.
Yeah, but it's Animal Crossing, isn't it?
Yeah. But I wouldn't mind having like a big... I wouldn't mind having some rhythm game machines because there's some pretty interesting ones out there. Like the old... I'd love to have the old classic DDR. Maybe the Guitar Freaks and Drum Freaks one, which is like the guitar and drums.
No. I got the perfect machine for you. I'm surprised you didn't even mention it. The table flipping game. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. Speaking of weird machines, there's also one where you stick your fingers up someone's bum. There's that one as well.
What?
Have you seen that one?
No, I have not.
There is. It's an arcade machine which is just like a bum bent over, and it's just the screen is like someone's head through a hole.
Nah, that's not real. That was a piss take. That's not real.
No, it's real.
Not the PM says, I want an arcade and a monorail loop around my mansion. Okay. Whatever goats your float.
Oh, I know we know someone already has this name, but that's actually, his name's also a great thing for a gimmick. We need like a train that goes around full of arcade machines so it can actually be a proper game train.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Actually, I think this is where it got up to. Look, it's Tachibana who invited me here. Aren't you his real estate agency? The president isn't in. I heard he's coming later. He told me to wait for him up in the penthouse. How ugly is this dude? Nani?
His head looks like a baked potato.
It's been boiled for too long. I can't talk. Look at my head. This is your chance to pull an about face, pal. Leave quietly, and I'll watch you walk away. Dude, your ear's broken. I told you to get out. Feels like this is the only sort of welcome I get lately. But getting bounced at the door from a party I was invited to is a new low. I've already told you, nobody invited you here, asshole. The body count. Move, talking to you is a waste of my time. You lost your mind, dude? Are you in that big of a rush to get to hospital? Hey, hospital food's alright.
At least they serve sandwiches there.
I hit the right dude. Cool.
Ooh. Gotta love the brutality of the special moves in this game.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like these are moves that'll probably kill someone if you use them in real life.
I just want one arcade machine that does all the games. That's it. I'm not greedy. Just one. Kind of like what Toppy's got.
Yeah, the big 4-player.
Oh, I don't need 4 players. I'm not that popular. Just 2. Yo. Did you have the guys downstairs attack me? Why? Hey, you did your homework on us. I figured it was only fair that I got the chance to look at the goods too. I mean, it's clear that you're pretty good in a fight, but good enough to merit President Tachibana's personally recruiting you? I just don't know. And you thought having your crew attack me would be giving you the answer? Not really. Some things you just got to do for yourself, I guess. I tell you, it's tough not being able to delegate.
Is he holding a big bong in his hand?
I thought it was a rubber dildo. So you're more than just a crooked suit, is that it? Oh, I'm nothing special, but I'm the perfect match for an half-assed ex-Yakuza. In that case, I guess neither of us need to hold back, but bring whatever you got. I didn't say it quite like that. Bring whatever you got!
I love how they fight with blood pouring everywhere, but yet their clothes remain clean. Where do I get blood-proof pants from?
I'm sure there's a punchline there, but I'm just missing it.
Oh, I love the background in this fight.
Streets of Rage vibes, yeah?
Hmm.
Oh, he stuns you. Shit.
I remember being slightly disappointed when I played the original Yakuza game. I mean, the game's incredibly good. It's just I was expecting some cameos from like other Sega games in there. Like I was expecting like someone from Virtua Fighter to be in like one of the pit areas, or you walk down and you just happen to run into the Streets of Rage gang. Although I am glad that I am glad that they went with an original IP for this style of game, because if this was like a Streets of Rage game originally, I can imagine people being disappointed with it.
Yeah, it'd be just like, oh yeah, typical Sega, just pumping out an arcade style game.
Yeah, because we already had some very dark and edgy remakes around this time. Does anyone remember Altered Beast for the PS2? The Altered Beast remake?
I actually haven't seen it.
Oh, they took Altered Beast and they made it like incredibly gory and violent. and get this, when it came out in English, it was a PAL exclusive, PAL region exclusive for English, which is rare.
Alright, I think it's time I start using some of these condiments, whatever the fuck you call them.
Condiments? Give me a bit of the sauce?
When you go to London, you go to a bar, they just give you a shit ton of condiments. I'm used to just getting, if you're lucky, a tomato or ketchup sachet, and that's it. But over there, it's like a full kitchen.
Here's some mayonnaise.
Just have Sonic turn up as a mafia boss. No fucking way. Oh, you guys haven't seen my my new avatar. I've not seen anyone use it. I'll try and get it on the screen. There we go.
I was expecting it to be the pause face from a couple of streams ago.
You signed off on Noda trusting me like this? Correct. This guy's an asshole. And he wants me to work for him? He's practically one of my limbs. I needed his approval before I could hire. What an asshole. Beginning to feel more and more like an idiot. I was just ready to put my trust in you people until a few minutes ago. Pretty hard to know which way to go with this guy. Tachibana. It's about time we dropped the secrecy. Why did you approach me? Why? Why? First, let me ask you this. What is Kamurocho in your eyes? Kamurocho. Good to say. I don't follow your question. I have a theory, Giro-san. I see this place as a feeding ground for the Dojima family and other Tojo clan. People flock to this neon paradise bearing their money. Oh, you're overthinking it, dude.
So it's turning into a food court. I won't be happy until there's a Wendy's in this town square.
Or a Popeye in this place.
Or a Mr. Whippy.
Still haven't gone to a Popeyes.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm missing much. That's kind of cool how this scene. What the hell? He's just like, yeah, I've seen this trick before. No
like,
way. What's going on?
It's all smoke and mirrors. And then he pulls a rabbit out of his hat. And then the rabbit eats him.
That would be a cool trick to do, though. Money is power. I intend to see how far my own power can get me against the Tojo clan. Could you imagine all he has to do is fart and it turns back on?
No, I'm just picturing people in the crowd and they just see the one light up on and they're like, hey mate, turn the power back on, will you?
Yeah, that was very funny, dickhead, and turn the light back on. I just saw Seb has reached 930 in bits for the month. Nice. What was that clip? No one clipped the last stream. What I thought was a golden moment. Me talking about selling my undies. No one clipped that. I offered, you guys want to buy my undies? All you have to do is just reach out. Brian at SinceSpacies.com. Send me an email. I'll send you a link to my PayPal. And we can get it happening. And you can get that shit sent out to you real quick, smart.
Well, I've seen crazy things before. I remember someone selling bath water at one point. Used bath water.
That didn't last long, did it?
No. I think because people didn't like the taste of it.
It says Cult Chocolate, but shows M&M on the front cover. Cult. That's not Cult. That's just a chocolate brand. Approached you to spy on Kazuma-san for him, didn't he? To extract Kazuma-san the information he possesses on the empty lot. This guy knows a lot of information. Secret information in Kazuma-san's possession is the identity of the person able to locate the owner of the lot. In other words, me. Ooh.
Oh, sorry, not the PM. I just got a bad thought. When it's Cult Chocolate, I'm like, they're when you say Cult Chocolate, I'm like, they're expanding from cordial now.
Does anyone drink cordial anymore?
No.
We get stuck into the. Was it? No, that's not the right song.
I'm tempted
My
to drink a
dad
little
picks the
green
fruit
cordial
that
right
goes
now.
to Cotties that makes the cordial that I like best. My dad picks the fruit that goes to Cotties. No one buys Cotties anymore. Even then, he knew with considerable certainty that Kuze would set his sights on you and that you would find yourself unable to remain in the family. That's crazy. Not even he could possibly have seen all that coming. Kazuma-san is a man capable of rising to the very top, not only of the Dojima family, but of the Tojo clan itself. His abilities and wisdom cannot be overstated. It would be actually good if there was an English mode. Because someone else pointed it out earlier that Like a Dragon actually had English dubbing, and it was okay.
The original Yakuza also had English dubbing, although it did not have an option for the Japanese dub, which would have been awesome as well.
Give the player the option. Let them decide.
Yeah.
But I know it comes at a great expense, but it's worth it in the end. Then if he's so all-knowing, why is he in prison? That part must be another necessary step in his scenario. That is what I believe at any rate. That's insane. My dad lines up for Centrelink now. He got fired by Cotties. Oh, what? No, don't say that. That can't be. You're just shit stirring. Don't. My dad lines up for Centrelink now. He goes. Yeah, okay, it doesn't rhyme. Why would you be bragging, right? That your dad picks fruit for Cotties. It's not exactly a high inspiring job, is it?
I guess you need a good sense of taste for a job like that.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, nothing beats green Cotties.
That's that red shit that makes people do crazy shit.
Makes you feel like you're high on a cocaine binge without being on a cocaine binge. You just you turn into Super Mario when he gets the power star.
I don't have invincibility music. Damn it, that's something I got to work on.
Mario.
I like how there's something totally serious going on in this game and just pissing people off with Mario sound effects.
if we're like playing this by ourselves, we'd be fully into this. But these cutscenes just can be a little bit difficult to get through.
Long?
Yeah. In that case,
I kid you not. One of the Yakuza games, the cutscene went for so long. I got the message on my PlayStation saying your console's going into rest mode in like 2 minutes. I was like, what?
That's the end of chapter 2.
Hey.
It's nothing like the end of chapter 1. All right, we should save. Probably got a bit of time to play around in chapter 3 for a little bit, and then call it quits.
The arcade.
Actually, I might do that if I see an arcade.
A gilded cage. Ooh.
I love the signage.
Mhm.
They really do make it look like everyone's just getting off their face and living it up. Oh, that's right. This is no longer about Kira now. We're switching over. Actually, this is such a good opening scene. You remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm dressed for the occasion. I don't know about you. Yeah, everyone's just getting shit-faced. Goro has now entered the fray.
Sorry, I was thinking of the wrong Goro for a second.
Yeah,
I was
no.
thinking of Mortal
Full
Kombat. I was about to say, imagine a Mortal Kombat game that's like this, but then I'm remembering they've tried similar things like this with Mortal Kombat before, and it didn't end well.
Just another night at the Bizzos.
すごいね。東京でもこんなに派手な店は見たことないよ。そりゃもうここが何を飲むの。
She's the #1 club in town.
蒼天堀来てグランドへ寄らんやなんて。
Doesn't end in a trip to the grounds like takoyaki with no octopus. We put you through the trouble of making a long trip down the stairs. The least we can do is make sure you have fun tonight. So let's get to it. This guy's super stressed out. All he's worried about is what's in the suitcase. Are you certain this is safe? Aren't there a lot of, around here? Don't even sweat it. Honestly, Chief, how many times will you make me say it before you believe me? Is this supposed to be the Omni Alliance's backyard? Heard this town is just crawling with Yakuza. Yeah, they're in the onsen, I can tell you firsthand.
Playing with their rubber duckies.
It'd be best if I headed back. It's fine, I'm serious. Sure, we've got some rougher clubs in town, but this place is absolutely safe, guaranteed. This guy shits me because he's so nervous. Look at him. You're awfully adamant about this place. No more worrying, you're here. Let's have a seat and get things rolling. Take a load off.
Get pissed, watch music. Have a good time.
Can't remember doing that. It's been a while. Oh, look at him. Like, dude, you acting like you've never seen a chick before. Look at the prettiest girls in town. Doing. Here we go. Guys, come on. How old are you? Just calm down, all right? Damn it. Do you come here often? No, just a chance business trip. I'm counting on you. That's a lot of responsibility. Let's start with the drinks then. What would it be? 100,000 for champagne. 100,000, so that'll be like $1,000 champagne. Game Boy Brian, I'm 27, but mentally I'm like 5 years old. Speaking of age, I'm about 10 days away or thereabouts of turning the big 5-0. Yeah, exactly. You think seconds as cheapskates. Ladies, please. A bottle each. $1,000. That's $4,000 in champagne.
That better be good. That better be good champagne.
Can we just not with the champagne? Just give me the money and I'll buy an arcade machine and then that will be it. That's all I care about. God damn it. Thank you, Joyful.
The necktie headband with the money in it.
Can't ever recall ever seeing that.
No, I think you get cancelled for that. You'd offend the Native Americans, wouldn't you?
I didn't even really think of that angle, but okay. The management changed and then boom. So does the manager really make that much of a difference? He poached the best girls from other clubs. Also did things you shouldn't talk about if the rumors are true. He took what used to be a big, sad, empty box of a place and put it all together all the way to the top. Or brought it all the way to the top. Reading is hard. He must be quite the businessman. Oh, he is. Our manager's famous. Anyone in the nightlife business here knows about him. Lucky to meet him sometime. I'm hoping to meet him sometime. Oh my god, reading's hard. Let me get a decent handful. Yeah, we've all been there. We've all known that guy. No. We have a firm no touching policy. Please restrain yourself. This is a Sega game, kids.
I politely ask you to stop doing that.
I'm warning you here. Oh, gorilla. You'll do what if I don't stop?
It's Donkey Kong.
You're getting my money. Quit your griping. Alright, asshole. You see that? What part of this is okay? Yeah, this guy is such a worm. Of all the spots to start something. Don't sweat it, Chief. It'll be over in a sec. How can you be so sure? Because he'll come and handle it. Him. Love the shoes. You could hear a pin drop. I was waiting for that. I was kind of hoping... Oh, you don't have the other fart sounds.
No.
彼ってあの男か？ありゃただのケツ持ちだろう。お客様。本日はお越しいただきありがとうございます。
Your patronage here today is much appreciated. The hell are you, a bouncer or something? A common mistake. But a mistake nonetheless. And what the hell are you? My apologies. I am the manager of this cabaret. That's always a big deal when you hand a business card. It's got to be two hands. You're the manager? That's the famous guy? Oh, they got Yakuza running this place. I apologize for the crude impression I give. Despite appearances, I'm a civilian, but I digress. I must ask that you refrain from touching and acts of violence while you are our guest. Stop grabbing the lady's tits, you idiot. Is that face of yours just for show? Would you be pissed taking, like, risking pissing off someone with a freaking eye patch? And oh. Oh.
Ah.
How do you like your king now? Very kind of you, sir. I've always liked this brand so much I could bathe in it. You made a dream come true. Smug prick, you've got some balls. This is such a long cutscene, isn't it?
But it builds. It's a very good
It's
build
so
up,
good
though.
though, yeah.
It's long, but it doesn't feel long.
Because he's suspended, like, what's he going to do next?
Mm-hmm.
If that's how you want it. Boys! Give me one with a beat. You're going to get your ass whipped to a soundtrack.
Let's rock this joint.
What? If you insist that I overstep my station, sir, then my Majima shall dance with you. I will not, however, raise a hand against you. After all, the customer is king. You still going on with that? Smart-ass bastard? It's showtime!
Love the way that scene is set up.
Yeah.
With the silence of the crowd. Because,
Right.
yeah, the crowd knows exactly what's going to happen. The band knows exactly what's going to happen. It's very well set up.
Even if punch or kick reprisal is out of the question for now, watch the customer to make a move and evade using A.
I like how the drunk guy's stumbling around too.
Yeah. Right here, sir. I think you've had enough. This is so odd. Would you like a towel, sir?
He's politing him to death.
Yeah. The hell is with you? God damn it. You little. For your own safety, I'll hold on to this.
Good time on the sound effect.
Thank you, sir. On your feet, asshole. We're marching you to the cops. No, wait. Your attention, please. As you've seen, this gentleman violated several cabaret rules and has caused a disturbance for you all. Well, we would be justified to turn him into the police, yes. The guy's still got the hat on. Ask instead for your compassion. What? What? But boss, he tried to stake you. If the gentleman were given over to the police, he would lose all social standing a lifetime of hard work has built. It's not that harsh. Is that not too harsh a punishment for a single night's misguided actions? He just takes it to the absolute next level, doesn't he? Instead, I would ask the gentleman a favor.
Oh.
I'll ask that you make amends for soured wine with fresh fruit. That you cover this evening's tab for the club and treat everyone here to a night's liberations. As head of sales of Soton, he's actually got his business card. I imagine your annual entertainment budget would cover this. Hey, that's my. When did you? Do not wish to see a customer made a criminal. However, I must also ensure the other patrons enjoy themselves. Ensure, sorry. I understand. This is a selfish request. This is so next level. But please, would you grant me this indulgence? He's begging him to charge him for the entire evening.
That's very cheeky of him. Instead of taking him to the police, just drain him for everything he's worth.
Pretty much. My sincere thank you. You've heard the gentleman's appeal. Ladies and gentlemen, what say you? This would never happen in Sydney. Hey, Woofa, welcome to the stream. Pay the club's bill or go to jail and lose everything that you passed for your life conquering. Take your time. We'll give you some thinking music.
Oh, you need the 60 minutes ticking sound for that.
Nah, man, I need thinking music. That's going to be the next thing to look for. Hey, Ozzy. Lucas. I tried saying hello over on YouTube. Ignored. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
I've gone back over to. I've gone back over the multi-stream chat. Goro Majima. It's like one of the best cutscenes of all time. That it's just like it keeps going up one level again and again and again. That's the first time you see any hint of a loading screen just then.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, that was a rather brief little message. Resubbed. Lucas. And Wolfer says, okay, but hear me out. Imagine being the dude that left the club for this before this happened. You said, what? A dude bought free drinks for all you motherfuckers? But we need to celebrate because we just got a new resub. If I find the buttons. Here we go. Thank you, Lucas, for the resub. What is that, 24 months, did it say? That's crazy. That's ludicrous. Thanking you.
Thank you very much for the resubscription. That was a true good egg move.
It was a very good egg move. Thank you very much indeed. We're going to go back to Yakuza because I'm determined to get this chapter, or at least get through to a save point before the stream's over. Hang on a second. Back to it. Oh man, I've been integrating the same theme to my show for next year. Hey? The same theme? Which theme? He's got me curious.
Maybe the next season of Aussie Gamers Experience.
Yeah, I'm curious.
He's going to have the big band for the background. Yeah, he's going to have a show band, isn't he? and now the
React.
solid gold dances.
React is awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what he's talking about, React is the name of the overlay. It's from Nerd or Die. It's not overly expensive. You can go nuts and just go from all out with the React theme, but all I've chosen is just the actual alerts, and they're not alerts. They use events. It's complicated if you don't do streaming, but basically it uses a totally different system, and that's what creates this. Hang on, if I can get it to do it.
Hello, everyone.
That's not what I wanted. Hang on, just webcam. Let's try that again. That alert. And it looks really cool when it works. And I've even got it now to read out. Let me do the best one. Thanks, man. However, I've gone all out with dicks for next year. Of course you have. This, I don't know who did this.
Spam has just tipped $1 Australian. Spam, 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 spam. Spamamy, spam, spamamy, spam. Spam me, spam, spam me, spam. Spam, 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 and eggs.
Okay. I wonder who did that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No one's
idea.
crazy enough to do that.
This is my favorite one. This is from a year ago, but this alert, I won't delete this one. This is from Paulie.
Everybody is supersonic racing. Try to keep your feet right on the ground when you're supersonic racing. There's no time to look around. We're just supersonic racing, running to the point of no return. Everybody is supersonic racing. Come on, let the fire burn.
Joyful Super says, I'd best be off. Thanks for a quality night's entertainment, fellas. I'm about to call it quits though myself, but thank you for dropping by. In fact, on that note, I will call it end on the stream. Emerald.
Yes.
Are you streaming? Are you going to get off your ass next year and stream? What are we doing?
Yes, I am going to be streaming more next year. I'm just in the awkward process of saving up for a new computer because the one I'm currently using not powerful enough to stream anymore. So
the Potato 2000 is not up to it. Oh my god. So you're just waiting on that new PC.
Yes, ironically, the thing I'm going to be streaming is retro games. Like you've seen that meme before of someone buying like this $10,000 PC and
No,
plays Mario World on it.
No, the favorite one is you should make sure you get Fortnite and you get the Crisis and you get all these other games, and the guy buying it just says "Shut up, nerd," and then he plays Super Mario Brothers and he goes, "It's beautiful." Who did that? Was that you?
That wasn't me.
I got another one. Here we go. All right, that's going to be the end of this one. I'll be back again on Thursday. And if you missed it at the beginning of the stream, these bozos reached the target of 20,000 channel points, which means at the beginning of next year, I'm going to be streaming Ring Fit, like actual exercise. Why the fuck do you want to see that? Whose idea was to? Oh yeah, let's get behind that.
Let's see SinceSpacies play with his hula hoop.
Aussie Gamer says I don't. That's coming up in the first stream of next year. But I'll be back on Thursday. It's late. I'm going and I'm getting tired. My name's been Brian. I've been gaming SinceSpacies. Thank you to everyone. But before we do go, I gotta roll the credits. If we got the credits working. Yay, they're working! Finally! These are the people that made today's stream just that little bit more awesome. We had subscriptions from Aussie Gamers TV. And cheers from Seb Viney. Emerald Rangers, Game Boy Bright, and the bot in with the moderation duties. Thank you very much. My name's been Brian. I've been gaming SinceSpacies. Catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.
Later.
No, you gotta wave. It's like, no, you gotta wave. It's like Sail of the Century at the end. Bye.